गाइस, तो आज हम खेलने वाले हैं एक और नया गेम, द लाइफ स्ट्रगल। ये गेम ग्राफिक में बहुत तगड़ा है। तो अभी मैंने इसके बारे में बहुत कुछ सुना है कि ये गेम के ग्राफिक बहुत हाई लेवल में है। अभी ये गेम चल रहा है, चलने के बाद हम बातें करेंगे। जब तक आपको रीड करो थोड़ा सा। ये गाइस ब्लैक स्क्रीन आ चुकी है। इसको बोलते हैं
Please let me make it there.
आपको इतना तो देख के पता चल चुका होगा, इस गेम की सीरीज में मज़े तो बहुत आने वाले हैं ना गाइस। तो इस गेम के बारे में मुझे सुना तो मैंने है कि इस गेम के ग्राफिक बहुत अच्छे हैं, बहुत चलेगा ये गेम। चल लेता, मुझे तो इतना नहीं पता ये गेम कितना चला, क्योंकि बहुत टाइम बाद खेला है ना। फ़ोन की पूरी हालत टाइट हो चुकी है, इनको चलाने में पूरा हीट कर रहा है यार। चलो जब तक चालू हो रहा है, जब तक वीडियो को कुछ करते हैं।
Film little pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool.
To cure skin. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and it sure didn't feel like a dream. Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Argus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. We feel totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
ये इसकी फोटो है, क्लास किसी चीज़ की तो है।
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here.
Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry. I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
तो यहाँ पे ask me a question.
I did know,
क्योंकि मैंने
but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
हमारी
Very
character
good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
October, my favorite month, the weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change colors, turning into tiny frames, but it's still too. अरे बहुत लंबी है, बताते कैसे? अरे कहाँ से आता है? अबे ये क्या है?
Or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. Straight exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
हमारा नाम कैसे है? हम लड़का है, लड़की तरफ से कुछ तो सुनना है।
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
लड़की नहीं मत करो, लेकिन सोच भी सकते
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
आगे चल के हमारे करैक्टर में बहुत मजा आया। बस ये जो चलने की तरीका ही है, इसकी थोड़ी सी चेंज करने का।
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You
Welcome to the real world, to the real world.
Then I might send you a sign.
I need a serious time out in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
अब चल रहे हैं
She's a fucking show.
गाना तो पुराना है।
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you. Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Maybe you could. Nobody can see I'm good. Nobody can see I'm outbound,
भैया गाना
except for me.
गाना चलने देते यार इसको ये चाहती है हाँ चलो तो ये हमारी कैरेक्टर को बहुत अच्छी है
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
अच्छा इसको कोई गिफ्ट नहीं आता है गिफ्ट में क्या
Fuck it.
गाली दी फक भाई फाड़ दी को
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
ये पकड़ने वाली मुझे लग रहा है
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
हाँ खा लिया फोटो 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 ले ली तो इग्नोर करो बस गेम को देखो वुमेन ये लगता काम क्या है
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I want it, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
गुस्सा आ रहा है
So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
होली शिट गोली मार दी उसको
Whoa,
अच्छा
what the fuck?
वापस
How can that be?
सपना था
I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Likely was. These pieces of time can frame us
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
I
photographer
cannot believe
who
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Can I actually reverse time?
Victoria? Why Argus?
ये दिवस टाइम
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
अबे अच्छा हमारे कैरेक्टर है इसके पास सुपर पावर है कि वो किसी भी चीज़ को कर देते
Can you give me
I actually did it.
a photographer who perfectly captured the human
Human time
condition?
machine.
तो पावर है इससे हमें जो मजा आएंगे
Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Argus?
Because of her
Keep it
images of
together,
hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Right?
If he does again, I'll know it's just for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
भाई इस साइड कौन बैठा है
Isn't that too easy?
साइड तो वो नहीं था
Too obvious?
ये तो हमारी कैरेक्टर
What if Argus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era. But a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse. and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much, the selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression, or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to Blank Society.
What is going on? Nothing has moved at all.
I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self-portrait? Anybody? This does not bode well.
बहुत लंबी चलेगी.
Just jump right in with an answer.
जल्दी कर यार.
This is in the chapters you read.
सिर्फ हमारी कैरेक्टर साइड से ना लिख यार. हमारी कैरेक्टर ही खाली. हाँ नहीं, बस एक की काम कर रही है, बाकी सारे खाली बैठे हैं.
You did read the chapters, right?
अभी इनकी बकवास सुननी होती. तो गाइस आप बताना कि कौन कौन से गेम खेलने हैं.
Your silence is deafening.
साइलेंस डेफिनेट. जल्दी यार, ये गेम का चैप्टर आगे बढ़े. जो ये पीरियड ओवर हुआ है सपने में, भाई जो मजा आया था ना इस गेम में. ऐसे
If this were a photo,
मजे नहीं आएंगे.
I'd call it a still
लेकिन जो
life.
ऐसी खुली ओपन वाली जब घूमेंगे ना, इसको इग्नोर करो यार, मेरी आदत बन चुकी है. चलो इसको इग्नोर करो, बस तुम बस गेम देखो.
Anybody? This does not bode well.
My pencil case is still in the same place.
Just jump right in with an answer.
अबे यार,
This is in the chapters you read.
Still the same stupid picture. So everything seems the same as before.
ये सेम पिक्चर है जो. अरे ये तो वही पिक्चर है.
You did read the chapters, right?
चलो
Wowzer, my old broken camera is new again.
बस
Your silence is deafening. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming
As
this.
you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I can go back in time.
for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for...
I need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Let's try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows this?
Jefferson wants to keep me after class. And I need time to save that girl.
A process to give portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again and give him the right answer?
Detail people's faces, making them extremely popular. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the company,
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
let's try, Mac. Is there anybody...
Shit.
Garian process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you're not crazy. You're not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your... I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your... I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid...
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given yourself the output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on. Don't let me stop you.
तो आज की वीडियो में एंड करते हैं टाटा गुड बाय सी यू लेटर। तो अभी हम आगे चल के बहुत सारी चीज़ें देखेंगे इस गेम के अंदर बहुत कुछ है। तो अभी के लिए यही टाइम करते हैं टाटा गुड बाय सी यू लेटर।